Welcome to SciTech Info, my dear students. Today I'll be explaining about image formation in plane mirror. You know something about the plane mirror, the regular mirror, where you've got the reflecting surface on one side and on the other side it is a non-reflecting surface. The reflecting surface is very glossy so that you are able to see your images. Now you can see your face. Let us consider such a mirror M dash. So M dash is the mirror. Are you able to follow? M dash is the mirror. Then you have the normal. Normal is nothing but the perpendicular line. It is a hypothetical perpendicular line drawn to the surface of the mirror. So that is ON. That is ON. So what is ON? ON is the normal. And then you have OA. OA, that is AO. You can say AO. That is the incident ray. So AO is the incident ray. AO is incident ray. Then you have OB. So after falling on the glossy surface or the surface of the mirror, it gets reflected, and that reflected ray is OB. So it's given as OB. Now you know the angle subtended by the incident ray to the normal is I. That is angle of incidence. Angle of incident or incident angle. And the angle subtended by the refracted ray to the normal is R. In this case it is equal to I. So I have put simply I. So both are same. So these two angles are equal. Okay? Right. Now DO, it is the distance of the object. AD, right? DO is the object distance, and you can also call as U. Similarly, DI, that is the image distance, the distance between the image and the mirror. Now, our objective is to show that the object distance is equal to the image distance. That is, DO is equal to DI, and AD or AD is equal to, as per the diagram, AD is equal to DA dash. Now let us proceed. So you have got the parallel lines here, ON and AD are parallel lines. ON is parallel to AD, right? Therefore this angle, and you can take this angle. Okay, this in fact AO is the transversal. You can put AO as the incident ray, but it can act as transversal for these parallel lines. That is transversal. And then now if it is I, and the alternate interior angle will be equal, right? So OAD is equal to NOA. Got it? Right. And this is also I. Remember, this is also I. So if it is I, this is also I. That is DA dash O, because it produces. It is produced actually. It is extended. This OA is A dash O is extended, so that this angle I is also equal to here I. That is DA dash is equal to DA dash O. That is also I. So let me precisely tell you here. That is OAD. Right? Angle OAD is equal to angle NOA. Got it? Angle NOA. Why? Because alternate interior angles. alternate interior angles. Got it? And similarly, so I think this is pretty clear now, okay? And we have, this is the right angle, that you know, okay? Now, two angles, this is also 90 degree. So, angle, and this OD is common, is it not, to both these triangles. So, we have to identify these two triangles. What are those two triangles? Triangle OAD and triangle OA D. Triangle OA-D. Now the side is common and the angle, okay, that is OAD, and OA dash is also I. Therefore OAD is equal to OA dash. So OAD is equal to angle OA dash D. Got it? So angles are same. And you have 90 degree on both sides, that is ADO, because both are right angle, ADO, ODA. So ADO, that is equal to A dash DO, right? And it has the common side, both these triangles have the common side, that is OD. So OD is equal to OD, that is common. Are you able to follow? So here A and here S. So this is by SAS, these two triangles are congruent. Okay. In fact, that is our objective is to prove AD is equal to A dash D. Okay. So when these two angles, triangles are congruent, the corresponding sides should also be equal. Therefore, and we have to prove that, that is triangle OAD is congruent to triangle what? O dash, OA dash, triangle OA dash D. Therefore, the corresponding sides, so here AD is equal to A dash D, It means AD is nothing but DO. So DO is equal to DI. Hence the proof. Okay. So let me summarize. So we have got the actual diagram here with an object, that is a candle as an object. It is kept in front of the mirror. So the incident ray falls here on the mirror and you are able to see the the image of the, what is that, candle from here. So it means these two angles, that is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Okay. And you should note down one more point, that is this mirror, the plane of the this OA incident ray and OB reflected ray and the normal, all of them lie in the same plane. Okay. Now let us move here. So as I already explained, you have to identify all these parts of this diagram. You have to properly label the diagram, and then what is the objective? To show AD is equal to A dash D. That is, we need to prove DO is equal to DI. Okay. So for which of the concepts we have taken, that is parallel lines, that is very important. So that transversal. So this is the key point number one, and you have to take the transversal. Then you have to consider alternate interior angle for parallel lines, and then you have to talk about the congruent triangles. Okay. So this congruency, and based on the congruency by what? Congruency by ASA, angle, side, angle. So this is another key point. So I can say key point, this is 3, key point 4. And then finally we have the proof. Okay. So remember, let me say once again. So what is the first point to prove that? That is, we need to prove DO is equal to DI. So parallel. These two, ON is parallel to AD. And based on that, you have to identify the transversal. And then you have to consider the common side, and by SAS, that is, they become congruent, and finally the corresponding sides are equal. So likewise you had to prove. So you should consider these theorems, okay, theorems of congruent triangles and parallel lines. Okay, right. Thank you very much.